Do you tip your food delivery drivers, and how much do you tip? That's the question many are asking as food delivery services like Uber Eats and DoorDash are seeing a huge spike in demand thanks to the pandemic. But many drivers feel like they just can't earn a living. Check out this emotional TikTok video from one driver.
I just spent 45 minutes on a delivery and had to pay $3 to bring this person their food because there was no parking. They tipped me $1.50 and Uber paid me $2.50. And it doesn't matter that I'm working multiple jobs. It doesn't matter that I barely sleep and can barely afford to feed myself. I'm about to be homeless for the third time since May.
Wow. So if you could do the math, or if you do the math rather, after paying for parking, that driver made just $1 on 45 minutes worth of work. So is it up to consumers to tip these delivery drivers more, or should companies pay them more? What do you think, Jeff?
I think they need to come up with some solution where there is no more tipping. Put in more money for the cost of my food or the delivery. I don't want to see a tip jar. I don't want that thing flipped in my face. I don't want to be like, you just made me a sandwich. Do you need $5? Or I'm picking up my food, or this guy's driving. I don't want to take away from him. Give a solid tip, whatever. Even if it's 25%, give them 25% on every order. Don't ask me for anything else. You're getting 25%, and that's the end.
Have it included.
Yes.
Well, as the system's set up now, I mean, it's really exploitation, and we're dealing with a hierarchy in our society, although we say that we don't have one. There are service fees, but those service fees aren't going to the actual drivers. So if you can afford marketing and you have commercials running, you can afford to work or pay the people who work under your umbrella. But also, let's talk about the cost of actually going out to eat or the cost of having your food delivered. The cost of that means tipping someone. And if you feel like that's an option, then you should likely go call the restaurant and pick up your food, which a lot of people should be doing anyway, because by the way, a lot of mom and pop restaurants are asking for that, as opposed to ordering through these delivery service where they have to pay and they're not getting a portion of that. If you're gonna pick up your order, just call them or send them, go through them directly so that they're getting all the money.
And Tori, you know where I think the disconnect is? When we use our phones. Oh, Tori's not on here. Okay.
How, would you tip people when you pick it up? When you pick up food, you tip
I do.
them? Right.
I do tip.
But wouldn't you like it just included, like I could take my food and go? Wouldn't you like that?
No.
Tipping's for extraordinary service. That's how how it started. It shouldn't be a business model on how you run your business. It's insane.
Well, I think based on the fact that it is our responsibility if we're going to indulge in this service to tip.
I think the caveat here is because I do believe that all of our viewers who are watching, they tip their waiters and waitresses, right? They tip their servers. I think what's happening is we have a disconnect when it comes to our devices. We don't see these delivery drivers as human beings because we don't have interaction with them. So just remember, envision your DoorDash drivers, your Uber Eats drivers as your servers in cars, as waiters and waitresses in cars, because I strongly believe that you all believe they deserve to be tipped. We just got to remember that we kind of have a disconnect when it comes to this. That's my opinion.